gives you time to figure out what it is you want to do.
Okay.
Yeah,
Thank
but that's
you.
what's going to happen. I'm sorry, friend. It's just hopefully by then, this lawsuit that is ongoing, they would have erased it. But Uganda is not a safe third country. Your lawyer will have to make the argument for.
Because for me, I'm from Cameroon, right?
Oh, I'm very well aware.
Because when we came in, they were telling us about one other law that was passed in May 2023 that you're not eligible for asylum if you're not married or you don't have a kid back home.
That was not the rule. The rule was if you come in through the southern border, right? Through the southern border, Mexico, if you're coming into the southern border and you did not apply for asylum in a third country, then you will not be eligible for asylum in the United States unless you fell under the exception. There are several exceptions. There were 5 of them. Most people don't fall under those, and most people did not file for asylum in a third country. So had you filed for asylum in Mexico, then you would have proper grounds to file for asylum in the United States. But because a lot of people just came in through the border because everybody else was coming in, then they're not eligible. But the law has nothing to do with marriage or children or any of that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, then what about withholding? Then why do they give some people withholding of removal?
You're not eligible for asylum doesn't mean you're not eligible for withholding. There's 3 bases that you can apply on a 589. You can apply for asylum, withholding of removal, or CAT. Withholding of removal just says that the United States government recognizes that you have a claim, you have a viable claim. However, they cannot give you a path to citizenship. But withholding means that they cannot deport you to Cameroon, but they can deport you to a third safe country. So anybody with withholding can be deported to Uganda or another country that is not Cameroon.
Okay. Thank
Withholding
you.
is not a pathway to citizenship. It's just saying that you're stateless, basically.
So, ma'am, please, when did the law get to effect? The law about Uganda, is it of recent or since?
Yes, it's a recent law. It's something that just came in.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
So some lawyers do fight it, like by appealing. No,
Yeah, you have to appeal your case. You have to appeal.
Then please, what if you appeal, then you go, they still maintain
Where
it?
are you going to?
I mean, what if you appeal, then they give you another day to appear in court?
So the way appeals work is when you go for your individual hearing, the motion to pretermit is going to be handed in. The judge is going to make a determination right there and then. If the judge grants DHS's motion, you have 30 days to appeal that case. You're appealing to a higher court, the Board of Immigration Appeal in Virginia. So even though you're in Maryland right now, I suppose, the judge that does your removal order is not going to be the same judge that would hear your appeal.
Okay. Okay, thank you.
It's not about listening to appeal. You still have a right to appeal your case. Everybody has a right to appeal their case. It's not about listening. There's thousands of appeals pending, and a lot of people use appeals to wait for laws to change.
Okay. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it.
You're welcome, friend. All right, let's see. I'm good. Uganda. How you know Uganda is not a good option? Have you been to Uganda? My Cameroon sister, Ojemba. You mean your Cameroon sister? Don't go closer to the court or any law if you're still enjoying your stay. It doesn't make sense. She might as well just go. If she gets an order of removal, then do an appeal. It's better that way. It's a more clean exit. What if you get visitor's visa before partial ban in December? Are you allowed to visit? They might not let you get into the country. Diane, I don't know how to say your name. You're more than welcome to come and laugh with us and chat. How are you? I am? Hey God, I've suffered. I know. I mean, I'm just saying, like, if you can't get something from somebody, sometimes tears work, especially with government agencies. Yeah. What was your question? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. When is your RFE due? I mean, if you file you still, so you still have to submit the one from last year, and you still have to submit the one for this year. You can in your response submit the one for this year, put in a cover letter, or sorry, put in a supplement and explain that since the taxes from last year were not sufficient, you're making enough money this year, so you don't need a joint sponsor. But you still need to address that. You will still need to address that. Yes. No, just write a letter to explain that your taxes for last year, you make XYZ amount of money. You're not telling them it's okay. Last year, the taxes you made XYZ, let's say last year you made 50,000, right? This year you made 100,000. It would suffice, right? So you just need to explain to them the discrepancy and provide them last year's taxes. Matter of fact, if you want, send me a picture of your RFP. I can tell you, because sometimes USCIS is very specific as to what it's asking. If it asks you to submit the taxes or to submit a joint sponsor, you want to do a joint sponsor and then still submit this year's taxes, and let them choose which one. 25. Oh, 24, yeah. Well. Oh yeah, so the income was not okay. The Schedule C, they don't go, so for people with Schedule C, they go based on net. They don't go based on gross. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay, so you still need to show 2024 joint sponsor and then show 2025. Because they asked, I'm sure they didn't ask for 2025, right? Okay. As long as it didn't say, okay, then that's good. Then if it was very general, then do 2025. Mm-hmm. Because sometimes they'll be like, send your 2024. Okay. Hi, Mobby Mama. Mm-hmm. 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 Of the poverty. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You need a joint sponsor. Mm-hmm. 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 What does it say about the taxes? Okay, then you want to submit 2025. Hmm. Okay, then submit the most recent. Yeah, submit the most recent, which will be 2025. Mm-hmm. If the income matches, I would need to know what the income is. Um, I would need to know what the income is. I mean, I don't want you telling your business on live, but whatever the income is, look at. So if you go to USCIS's website, the income guidelines, look at the number and then add 10,000. Yeah, if it's more than that number, then you're fine. So, however many people are in your household, on the income guidelines on USCIS's website, just Google it, USCIS income guidelines. What's paused? What happened? I don't know what happened. Okay. Something is paused. Love is fine. Thank you. What is paused? What went out? Thank you, Prince. As a Nigerian green card holder, you're fine getting back into the United States. I mean, so Leo, all pending asylum cases are being sent to Uganda. Yes, if you came in through the southern border, they're being they're being they're asking people to go to Uganda and file for asylum over there. Thank you, Mabi Mama. They're new. I can hear you just fine. Can you hear me? Your connection is bad. No, because your connection is bad. Your connection was like on red. Okay, you're welcome. You're welcome, Liz. Oh, you're fine. Liz, yeah, she's going crying, but like, I don't know where he is. Like, I haven't seen him in however long. He wouldn't answer my phone. The last I heard, he went to Africa. Yeah, stuff like that. Mm. Yeah, then send the most recent one. Just send the most recent one. If you're worried, send me a screenshot of it. I can look at it. Mm-hmm. You're welcome, friend. Yeah, yeah, you're welcome. Yeah, usually they put in specific dates, but send it to me. I can read through it. All right, sounds good. You're welcome. Good night. All right, so this is the last person I'm going to speak to, and I'm gonna talk real quick because I gotta go. Let's see who. Rina Lisa. How can I help?
Hello.
Hi.
Yes, my question is with regards to the new public charge rule that they are talking about.
Mm-hmm.
If you have anyone in your household that is on the WIC or Medicaid, will that
Mm-hmm.
stop a person from getting their citizenship or green card?
Mm-hmm. It's you. It's whoever is trying to get the. It's whoever is trying to get the benefits.
Okay,
Because
so
U.S. citizens do have, if your children are U.S. citizens and they get weak and Medicaid, that's different because you share custody of your children with the government. But if you go on Medicaid when you're not supposed to be, then you're a public charge. But if they're U.S. citizens and they do get those benefits, it doesn't apply to you.
okay. So what should I say? If a person is on WIC before
The
this
person
new
is not
rule,
on week. The child is on week. The person is not on week. The person is not on benefits. Their child is. The child is a U.S. citizen, yeah?
yes.
Okay, then it doesn't apply.
So what if the person, like the mother was on week
It
like before?
The mother was not on week because week doesn't go to true. It goes to the babies, no?
Okay, like from the mother was pregnant with the child.
And the mom was on Medicaid.
No, like week.
The mom was receiving free food. Um, it might apply, but week is not one of those things where week is not considered public charge, and I'll tell you why. Because week is like a different type of program, but week is usually for baby. Now, if the mother was on Medicaid, that's where the public charge comes in.
Okay.
Yeah, because I didn't know parents could be a week, but yeah.
Okay. And then
Mm-hmm.
my next question, and I think this is the last one. Um,
Okay.
if a person holds tax, like they file a return, but they still have some back
They
tax to
owe.
pay, will that
Mm-hmm.
affect being a citizen?
Yes, you
Like
need
when
to
you
make sure that
apply?
you're. Yeah, you need to make sure that you either have a payment plan ongoing. You have to be a law-abiding citizen, right? Like U.S. citizens are supposedly not supposed to evade taxes, so make sure you're on a payment plan.
And that doesn't, and if the person applied for a green card, will and hold taxes, will that stop them from getting a green card?
No, but it will stop them from getting
Citizenship,
No,
right?
it will not. Citizenship. If you are backed on taxes, citizenship. Green card standards are slightly lower because they can take your green card away at any time. But yeah, it's citizenship that's the problem.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome, friend.
Have a good night.
Good night. All right, I'm going to answer a couple more questions and then I'm gonna head out. Wikis for baby, absolutely. Wikis for children. What about pending decision? If you have a pending decision for an asylum case, then you gotta keep waiting for an as citizen. It's still okay to file for your spouse. Yes, it is. Can you help get visa of Canada, ma'am? No. That is good. Consultation fee is how much? If you go on my website, Ojemba, you will see it. You have sent a request. I am actually about to head out. Wisdom, you were on here. I try to accept you, but I'm about to head out because I gotta go get my baby. He's having a reaction. Please text me. Is there any realistic pathway from withholding to permanent residence if laws change? Hibbs, what is your question? Speak fast.
Hi, hello there. Thank you for this. I came to the US in 2023, in January 2023, with visa V1, V2. I applied for asylum. I'm from Venezuela. During my I-94 period. My asylum is pending. I applied for a visa EV1A. It was approved. I apply for a judgment of status. What are my chances to get my judgment of status approved?
If you got it through, if you applied for your you didn't have any labs, right? So if you didn't have any labs, that's
I don't think
high
so.
but I would need to calculate the dates. How many days did you have on your I-94? Because it's all
I
about the
I had
months.
6 months. My I-94 was for 6 months, and before that period, like before the expiration date, like 3 months before the expiration date, I applied for asylum.
Because I think I need to check. Let me check because either EB1, EB2, you have to be in current status to adjust. But I need to check because I know a few people who tried to adjust while they were out of status, even though they applied for asylum and it was denied. So if you want to reach out to me, I can check. I need to go back to USCIS's website and check. I do know for a couple of them, you have to be in status. Like people who go from F1 OPT to EB2 NIW, like or EB1, you have to be in some form of current status.
Gotcha.
But
Well,
send me a text and I will look it up and let you know.
Sure.
I don't want to say something that I'm not 100% sure.
Okay. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. All right, so if you have a question, so I'm actually headed out. Anybody that has a question, please send me a message. I got my little people that I gotta go make sure they're okay. Remember, you post on your Facebook page for engagement and sure you get paid as well. Ojember, perfect response. Oh, you're welcome. When filing for citizenship, accused for not completing 7 hours ago on home aid. I need to know what you mean, like fraud? What do you mean by not completing hours 7 years ago on home aid? What does that mean? Like fraudulent something? Any new about immigration judges? What do you mean? Is military power in place still working? I'm pending asylum. My wife is getting into the army. Yes, it's still on there. Is there any waiver for false claim U.S. citizen? No. If you have a false claim and you state that you're a U.S. citizen, you're permanently barred. Thank you for answering your question. Any news about immigration judges? No. Fraud is a very high bar when it comes to trying to apply for U.S. citizenship. You will be barred. Is there any waiver for false claim? No. If you claim to be a U.S. citizen or purport to be a U.S. citizen when you're not, friend, you will never become a U.S. citizen. You're not getting any paperwork and you're just barred. It's a lifetime bar. Even your ghost is not getting U.S. citizenship. Can you change an existing for that person is going to be denied to VAWA? Yes, you can. And I visit detention to see my sister, though I don't have a status, so I'll be detained. How would they detain you? ICE is not at the detention center. Those are, they just ask for your ID. So they will not detain you because ICE is not there. ICE is not at detention centers. But if y'all are waiting for your case, please keep waiting. I gotta run. I got a couple of things I gotta do. If you have any questions, please DM me. Hey, Lord, thank you for joining. I'm actually about to skedazzle out of here. I need to eat. I'm actually very hungry today. I don't know why. Hello, my cousin. Hey, Susu. I was just thinking about you today. I think I sent you a message today. You are very welcome. Thank you all so much for coming to my TED Talk. And I will talk to you all another time. I was born in Chicago and I'm a U.S. citizen. If you were born in Chicago, how can I help, friend? Have a good night, good evening. Will decision be made on adjustment of status? No. You are gorgeous. Thank you. You're pretty though. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Y'all have a wonderful, wonderful day. I will probably try to come back on live tomorrow. Okay. I'm not too sure. I have a very long day tomorrow in court. I have to be in EEOC. Actually, I have immigration, EEOC, and then federal court. So I'm about to be pulled in 3 different corners tomorrow. I'm going to almost every single court I am admitted to tomorrow. So y'all have a beautiful day. We're American citizens know that she got SNAP and medication needs payback. No. You are late again. Please try go rest. I am going to rest. Y'all have a good night. I will be ready, Eric. You know why I'm in court tomorrow, but I'll be ready. Y'all have a good night. Thank you. God bless y'all.